there they are. I can just grab them by the handful. Hey, it's Tidepool Tim. I'm down on the shore this afternoon and we got a little bit of a problem. I have about 10 customers right now waiting to get some green crab products from us. Some of them are looking for green crab claws to eat. We've got 2 universities waiting on live crabs. And then I've got some fishermen also waiting on green crabs used as fishing bait. But pretty much from January through April, the water is just so cold that the green crabs, especially the larger ones, end up burrowing into the mud down the bottom, and they're just, you can't find them. They're not in the intertidal now. I'm up here on Passamaquoddy Bay, and all the land you see in the distance is New Brunswick, Canada. We got Deer Island up here, up toward Oak Bay, and St. George, St. Stephen, and then around the corner, St. Andrews, New Brunswick. There's a spot down here where these gulls are. There's a whole bunch of big flat rocks. I know we're probably not gonna get as many crabs as we hope for, but we gotta get some because these customers are gonna cancel their order soon. It's funny because in a few weeks, as soon as the water warms up, there's gonna be so many crabs. You could get 5,000 pounds a day, but right now they're, as a local hunter once said, they're pretty scarce. So let's see what we can do. I got Poppy here roaming around. I got 2 buckets ready to fill, hopefully, and I got a set of gloves to keep from getting pinched. But here we go. Poppy versus green crab. Get it, Pops! Oh yeah. Let's try this rock. It shows promise. Oh yeah. There's a big one. Nice. Couple small ones. What else we got here? Not too much. Oh boy, look at that horse mussel shell. Huh. Little ice cream cone worm in there. An actual type of worm that cements all these sand grains together. This one's empty, but you know, instead of creating a burrow down in the mud or the sand, this thing makes its own ice cream cone tube to live in. Anyway, we're looking at that horse mussel shell. Isn't that a beauty? So we did pretty well there. Got maybe 5 pounds or so of green crabs. A lot of them are females that are covered in eggs, like this little girl here. And we're still looking under rocks. Here's a few. 1, a big one, 2, 3. Try this rock. Little cockroaches that they are. Nothing out here. Oh yeah, there's a good bunch right here. Oops. See how they're all kind of buried into the sand. And this is how we do it. There's a nice rock. The flatter the rock, the better the space underneath, the more the habitat for the crabs. Although sometimes you'll flip a big rock and there's nothing. Oh boy, look at them all. Wow. Mostly small ones, but we're getting them. We'll take them all. Okay, here's 1, 2, 3, 4. A little teeny one. Little teeny. Well, that was a good rock. Put that back so next time I come by, there'll be more. Caught those guys sneaking out the side door. Nice to hear the bell buoy out in the channel. Ding, ding, ding. Well, we're doing all right. We got a half a pail. One of these rocks are super slippery. Let's try this flat one right here. Oh yeah, a couple small ones. Nothing to write home about. Try this guy. Oh yeah, a couple female and an urchin. Another green crab. Oh, this one's gonna have a lot. This one up here. That big one, I don't know if I can flip that. This one, these ones in here. Come on, you little cockroaches. Oh yeah, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. 10 under one rock. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna need 2 hands to lift this sucker up. Bob, can you help? She will not help. And here's a rock that's covered in sea lettuce. And then some mermaid's hair right here. Look at that, more mermaid's hair, but big and flat. There's gonna be a lot of crabs under here. There they are. You can just grab them by the handful. Run, little crabs, run. Oh, they're fast and frisky. I got them. Got almost all of them. Now the water is warming up, finally. And this is one way to get green crabs, just flipping rocks. But next week, we are gonna put the boat in the water and get out and set some crab traps. And we use like a modified lobster trap. And also we have these other traps, which are used for catching whelks snails, if you will. So we will set those with a little bit of lobster bait. And what's fun about trapping green crabs is you can set the traps, go home, have a cup of coffee, have a snack, go right back out and catch 10, 20, 30, 50 pounds in a crab trap in only a couple hours soak time. Of course, that's if and only if they're up and out of the mud and they start feeding. And you know, these are small potatoes in terms of crabs. And when we set the traps, we get huge ones. But this will get the job done for now and keep our Gulf of Maine customers happy. They place the order, they want the product, right? Well, I guess that's about it for the old green crab hunt. Poppy's sitting on a rock over there. She's ready to be done. Sun's dipping low. We did get almost a pail. So, judging by the heft of it, I'd say we got a good 20, maybe 25 pounds. That'll be good enough for one customer. I'll be back out tomorrow morning. See what else we can generate for poundage. So, thanks for tuning in on my great Eastern green crab hunt here in the last couple days of April. Like I said, we'll be out setting traps and then we won't be having to flip rocks anymore. Good enough. Over and out, Tidepool Tim. Well, this is how I keep my girlish figure, carrying buckets of critters up off the beach on the slippery seaweed carpet.